Well, welcome to Smackdown Live, and tonight we've got a huge card ahead of us. We've got Jericho versus Mahal, the last round of the U.S. title before the Royal Rumble, and Jericho will find his partner later on tonight, or Mahal, whoever wins. Two tag teams looking to get in the tag team division. We know it'll be the Hype Bros. Will try to win the titles. Can maybe Jimmy and Jay get a last second win and try to get in the match, or maybe the Clones will. Who knows? Chad Gable will face Kane. So these two matches right here, Jinder Mahal and Jericho, and Chad Gable and Kane, the two winners will face at the Royal Rumble for the U.S. title. We've got Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton. We'll see if Randy Orton can keep the momentum he's got going into his world title match. And Shinsuke Nakamura makes his debut on SmackDown tonight. Edo Cesaro, Finn Balor, Baron Corbin, Shinsuke Nakamura. Finn Balor ranked number one after, shocking the world when he beat John Cena. Can he keep all that momentum and win this Fatal 4-Way? And tonight, AJ Styles, Rusev, and Kevin Owens in a triple threat. We'll see how that goes. But first, we will start with our first match, Jericho and Mahal. Oh. And here comes Y2J. But now I guess it'll have to be Smackdown is Jericho. As we know, Chris Jericho's on Smackdown Live. We'll see. Chris Jericho's getting up there in age. Chris Jericho, okay, has better things to do. But tonight, this could very well, maybe, be the last time we see Jericho. Not Jericho, Jinder in a ring. And Jinder gets beaten. Or maybe Jericho gets beaten and Jericho's the last man to be in a ring. Who the hell knows? But all I know is that a lot is on the line tonight. No careers on the line, okay? Like, these guys are gonna... I don't know what I was talking about when I said, like, that one of them might leave. These men, okay, have put so much on and up to being champion, to being U.S. champion. Will it be the modern day Maharaja? I can't do it as fast. Maharaja. Modern day Maharaja. Or will it be Y2J? We heard Jericho say the U.S. title is Jericho. Or is the Jericho the U.S. title? Which one? But we're going to figure out if the Jericho and Jinder Mahal. And a lot of people arguably believe the winner of this match will go on to be the champion as Chris Jericho. Gonna be smart about it, okay, and take an early advantage. Slam the knuckles. But you have Kane and Chad Gable. Oh, what a slap from Jericho. And look at Y2J. But you gotta think of Chad Gable and Kane gonna go on later tonight. Nobody expects Chad Gable to even get past the first round against Zack Ryder. Chad Gable does it. Now Chad Gable has to face the demon, not the demon Kane. He has to face corporate Kane. And that's a big match for corporate Kane. And the winner of this match and the winner of that match later on will go one-on-one at the Royal Rumble for the U.S. title. We're not gonna have like a pre-show or anything. It's just gonna be the Royal Rumble. But we will have, because I don't think I'm gonna do that at all for any pay-per-views until like a long time from now. But we will have the first ever pre-show will be on SmackDown or WrestleMania. I just take that my Jinder Mahal. But yeah, we will have a live 3-hour or 2-hour live WrestleMania pre-show. Actually, not gonna be 2 or 3 hours. It'll probably be almost an hour pre-show, and then we'll have the pay-per-view come out later that day, I think. Or if I'm on top of the game, it'll come out right after the live stream. There's a nice takedown by Jericho, and here comes Jericho with another big DDT from Jericho. Jericho's second rope. Jericho wants Mahal up. Jinder Mahal. Oh, what a clothesline. And now Jinder Mahal is struggling, trying to get to the ropes. Jinder Mahal has no clue where he's at, and Jinder Mahal is probably for the best at Mahal. Taken out by Jericho. And now Jericho, this is not what you need. You don't want to be on the outside, okay? You have a U.S. title match on the line right now, okay? Jericho, you need to get him back in the ring, and no. Because, like I said, okay, you could get out here too long, okay? Jinder Mahal could squeeze back in the ring and win this match. And there's no championship advantage because we don't have a champion. So this is regular match rules. I mean, if you lose, you lose, and we've got a new number one contender, as well as the same rules for the U.S. title match. And you're gonna hear the Jericho sucks chants. Oh, slamming Jericho. And I mean, you can hear SmackDown's not too fond of Y2J. And everybody getting their phones out. Mahal is looking to go flying top rope. Why is Mahal on the top rope? Jinder Mahal dropping an elbow. And Jericho goes into the bottom rope wisely. But he's on the apron, which is not good for him. And Mahal! That's exactly what Jericho did to him. And now Jericho out. And now Mahal wants him up on the apron. Mahal. Oh, running. No, wait. No, Mahal. Now Mahal gets off the apron. Mahal with a strike. Mahal throwing back in the ring. And here comes Jericho. And another, they're chanting Jericho sucks again. I mean, I can't really tell you what's going on in this match. And now they're cheering for Jericho, but nonetheless. Now the Jericho sucks chants stop, and now they're cheering for Jericho. The Jericho chants, wait a minute! Jericho! He's looking for the walls! He's got the walls locked in now! Too close to the apron. Jericho had to get him away from the apron. He couldn't, unfortunately. Jericho's hit it in a bad place. Okay, and here we go. Jericho got Mahal on the apron. What is Jericho thinking? Wait a minute. We've never seen this in universe mode yet. Jericho! Jericho! High flying Jericho between the ropes. Mahal is out. Jericho struggles to his feet. Jericho needs to get Mahal in the ring and get a cover. This is awesome chance to start now. And Jericho slams Mahal on it. Jericho's done the damage, okay? He needs to get Mahal in the ring before it's too late. Mahal, though, no. And Jericho, a little too late on that one. And now that Mahal has got the advantage. Obviously, Mahal, if he can get on his feet, he's not going to get pinned. But Jericho could think that if he could get him back in the ring, and Mahal with these shots to the chest on Jericho. And now Mahal has got the advantage. But, I mean, I don't know. I'd still say Chris Jericho's got the advantage. Chris Jericho didn't get all the walls, didn't really get any of the walls, but that suicide dive definitely had to get him swinging over. Cover, no. Again, though, leg of Mahal on the ropes. Jericho, if Jericho gets a pin, Jericho needs to pull him towards the middle of the ring. I mean, Mahal's not a small man. Mahal's a tall man. Look for another slap on Mahal. Mahal takes out Jericho with that big boot. And now Jinder Mahal is signaling the end of Jericho. Now Jericho fights back. Huge knee from Jericho, but that big boot, you could say, wiped out Jericho, and now Jericho softening that leg. Jericho! Jericho! Mahal needs to reach out and grab that rope! Mahal! Oh, he reaches out, arms under the rope. Jericho knows it. Ref saw it. Jericho has to break it up. I mean, maybe the submission's not the way to go. Maybe Jericho needs to hit the code breaker. And I think if Jericho can hit the code breaker, this is over. And Jericho getting Mahal up. Mahal has no clue where he is. Code breaker from Jericho. Jericho wisely gonna pull him towards the middle of the ring. A pin. 1, 2, 3. Jericho advances. And I mean, what a tough match this came to be. I mean, if you want to watch the highlights right here, look, okay. Obviously, you can see the left arm, I think it is, of Jinder Mahal on the ropes. Right here, gets the pin. You can see both of the legs really under the ropes. And that big boot. Jericho went for the slap. And right here, you can see Mahal pulls that arm out. And they're saying, listen, he's got it under. That wouldn't have been controversial, but this isn't. Jericho sees, listen, Mahal's close to the ring. Pulls him to the middle of the ring. Mahal nowhere to go. Y2J could very well be your next U.S. champion. But I mean, you got to think, Jericho went for that slap and that big boot from Mahal. I thought Mahal really took the advantage. Mahal really had a chance. Fortunately, he didn't. And I mean, now we'll see how Jericho will play out at the Royal Rumble. And just like Finn Balor, we talked about, Jericho's going to be in the back, okay? He's going to be watching his prey. He's going to be looking, he's going to be taunting, and he's going to be searching. Where is Kane? Where is Gable? He's going to know who the winner is. Probably for all of us. I guess if we were a little delayed, then Jericho would know before us, because, I don't know. But we'll see. I probably bet that Jericho would know before us, but Jericho advances nonetheless. Who will Jericho face at the Royal Rumble? We'll find that out next. Okay, so we've got the Epico and the Primo and Epico, the Colognes. We'll take on the Usos, and it'll be the Usos with a nice win over the Islanders. And here we go. We've got Finn Balor. We didn't have this earlier, but I guess Finn Balor wants to come out to the ring. I guess we'll see what Finn Balor has to say. As here we come, really the only member of the Balor Club making his way to the ring. Randy Orton, you will be my opponent at the Royal Rumble. And I don't know if anybody else sees it coming. I don't know if anybody else wanted to know, but Finn Balor will be the next WWE champion. Finn Balor will be the next guy to win the WWE Championship, because guess what? I know something you all don't, and that's Randy Orton's weakness. I know, because Randy Orton, he relies on that RKO, but what's really Orton's never fought is a coup de grace. And if you've never seen the coup de grace Orton, you're going to see it this Sunday at the Royal Rumble. I will give you a first-class ticket, and you will see that coup de grace face first, and you will see it right before I pin you and become the next WWE champion. As what the hell? Here comes Orton! Randy Orton making his way to the ring, and I don't think Orton really cares for what Finn Balor has to say. Here comes Orton. Obviously you haven't heard, recently, Finn Balor, but everybody will tell you it only takes one RKO to get to Viperville. And guess what? A lot of people will kick out of the one RKO. I know people that I've wrestled that would kick out of 2, 3, 4 RKOs, but guess what? I only need one to pin you. You're full of yourself, Randy. You are way above your head, because let me tell you, I pinned John Cena in the middle of this ring. All you had to do is throw 7 people over a top rope. That shows no sign of you pinning me to this mat. And you're saying I can't pin Cena. I've pinned Cena plenty of times, Balor. And I don't care what this brings, because after I'm done with you, I will go to the Elimination Chamber and I will retain. I will go to WrestleMania and I will retain. And I will become the longest reigning WWE Universe Mode Champion. Well, we'll be making history at the Royal Rumble nonetheless. And it will be me when I become the first Universe Mode WWE Champion. And I will enter and give the longest reign that no one will be able to break. Balor, 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 Balor. Listen, like I said, one RKO till you get to Viperville. And we're not just going to wrestle. We're going to be in a full-on fight. Because Finn, after I beat Cena, let me stop you right there. After you beat me, you will not beat me this Sunday. You will not beat Sami Zayn tonight. Because you will see me, I will interrupt Shinsuke Nakamura's debut. I will beat everyone in my path on my road to WrestleMania. Because WrestleMania will be my moment. No. That's where you're wrong, Finn. You better watch your back, because I'm coming for you, Finn. Because you got the biggest target on your back. Because you think you're all the big guy after beating Cena. Well, little do you know, Cena is not as good as you think. Is that why, Finn? Is that why, Randy? Is that why you have failed to pin Cena time and time again? Is that why he has, taken over half of your title reigns? I'm pretty sure 6 of Cena's title reigns are what wins over you, Randy. And that's what you don't get. I pinned Cena my first night. I got traded from Raw to Smackdown because I would make a bigger impact. And guess what? I'm not just making the bigger impact. I'm showing that I am the best WWE superstar in this ring. You will face the Demon King. Oh my gosh. And Finn Balor telling Orton, and if you hear at the end of there, Finn Balor told Orton's gonna wrestle the Demon King. It won't be Finn Balor in the ring. It'll be Randy Orton versus the Demon King, Finn Balor. The WWE Championship stakes couldn't get higher. Balor telling Orton how many times, reminding Orton how many the feud they've had, but didn't remind him any wins he's gotten over Cena. Reminded him of all the losses he's got to Cena. Reminded him how he beat Cena his first night and how many times Orton's lost to him. Well, Cena probably doesn't want to be a part of this, probably doesn't want to be between this, but he is somehow. Cena's connected to this. But will Finn Balor be right? Will he be the longest reigning WWE Champion Universe Mode of all time? That would be crazy for the first man to do it and the record never be broken. But we'll get into our match. It's going to be Kane. It's going to be Chad Gable. Who will face Chris Jericho at the Royal Rumble for the U.S. title. Let's get into that matchup. As we get started with this match, but I don't want to really hit in a Finn Balor versus Randy Orton this match because it has nothing to do with it. But you could argue if Finn Balor's right or wrong. Finn Balor probably shouldn't have day one passed everybody in the competition, gotten a one-on-one with John Cena instead of going with the Battle Royal, instead of not even getting the opportunity like people like Shinsuke did. But I mean, he did. But, or is Finn Balor right? I mean, did Finn Balor just face the best man on SmackDown Live? And did Finn Balor just set in? I mean, I'll tell you one thing. Finn Balor did definitely prove to us that he is going to be tough talent here on SmackDown Live. But nonetheless, here comes Chad Gable. And it's been kind of different without Jason Jordan around. I mean, he's not been in the tag team division. But he's been finding a lot of singles luck. And so has Kane. Kane had a strong performance. He had a strong looking at the Royal Rumble, or the Battle Royal for the #1 contender. And honestly, some may say I thought he was gonna be the #1 contender. I mean, Kane being the biggest man, and I can't even remember who eliminated Kane. I want to say it was the Viper Randy Orton, the man that's in the match right now. But if I remember correctly, it came down to Zayn and Orton, right? I think it was, or was it Corbin? I can't remember, but it was a close match. It was definitely a great match if you want to go watch that one. But Kane just barely couldn't get it done. And tonight, we will see how it will go for Kane. Kane could not get it done in that championship match. But he also, he was one of those few lucky people to get a second chances. He beat Sami Zayn. But wouldn't that be something if Chad Gable could beat Kane? Kane beat Sami Zayn, one of what Shane McMahon told was one of their world title contenders. All right, okay, that could bump Chad Gable up tremendously. And what a right from Gable, sending in this. I mean, how tall is Kane? Kane's well over 6'5". I mean, this. Over 300-pound beast, this mammoth, super heavyweight of a monster. I mean, Chad Gable isn't even a heavyweight. But you can't say that's nothing for him to wallow up about. I mean, Chad Gable is just like Cesaro. Chad Gable is probably one of the strongest men I've ever seen. And look at this, looking for a cover. No, Gable will kick out, but he was looking to take down Kane, and Kane ran right through him, and Kane with a nice big boot right there. It's slamming Gable down. But I mean, who do you got in this match? I'd probably say Kane. Okay, Kane beat Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn has a chance to redeem himself. If Sami Zayn could beat Orton, that's got to put a lot of momentum in for Finn Balor. Just look at Gable. But I mean, if Gable beats Kane and Orton beats Zayn, Sami Zayn probably ain't gonna be feeling too well of himself, but we'll see. I mean, you gotta think Kane is one of the biggest men in all of WWE, and down goes Kane. Well, right now, I mean, Gable's handling Kane pretty well. I mean, look at the size difference when you see Kane stand up. Corporate Kane is a lot taller than Chad Gable. But now let's look at Chad Gable. And look, he's gonna have to break that, and yes, he will, right before he gets disqualified. But did anybody else see that? Kane, that arm bar off the ropes, and now Gable swung right off the ropes. But I mean, that had to do some severe damage to the arm of Kane. Kane with a nice drop kick though. Or not drop kick. Leg drop. And now we've seen people do this, wrenching on the neck of Gable. Oh my gosh, you could just tell how much that's gotta hurt. Oh. And I mean, Gable, it was really all Gable, and now it's all Kane. I mean, and oh my, choking Gable out again on the mat. Matt, no, this is not good. Kane, second rope is getting him up. Kane dropping. Oh my, an axe handle. And now choking Gable out again. You can see Gable grab his throat. Gable's probably struggling to breathe. I mean, okay, you're obviously, the conditioning sets it in a match like this and a running power slam from Kane. But I mean, you have to have good condition. No. No! Kane! Kane's going up top! Top rope this time from Kane! And Kane with a running clothesline that just knocked Gable out. What the hell? But I mean, we gotta talk about your conditioning. You're obviously gonna be breathing heavy in a match. So when he cuts off the breathing of Gable, it's gonna stop Gable. Gable taking out Kane. No, try to steal one. Kane with a big kick out. I don't know how Gable took over. That was the last burst of energy kind of from Gable. Gable had to use all of his energy right there. I mean, you would think to get out of that from Kane, because I mean that clothesline would have probably ended a lot of superstars. Gable still in this. Gable going up top. Gable looking for an axe handle. No! Choke slam from the top rope from Kane. 1, 2, 3. Kane will move on, and he will wrestle Jericho at Wrestle for the Royal Rumble. What a catch by Kane. Kane caught him off the top rope. Now look at Kane. Oh my gosh. I think that might have been Kane signaling the end of Chris Jericho. And Kane stares right into the camera, because he knows Jericho's watching, and he knows, and well, I mean, Jericho should know this is directed towards him. As we will get on with the rest of the card. What a nice job by Kane. Well, we only have this, and then the next one we will sum the rest of the matches here, and it'll be Randy Orton getting a huge win over Sami Zayn, and it'll be Finn Balor picking up the win, pinning Baron Corbin in the Fatal 4-Way. So Finn Balor and Randy Orton said what they were going to do. Finn Balor silenced the world, beating Cena. Now this is kind of surprising. He ruined Shinsuke's debut. You would think Corbin and Cesaro would be gunning after him after being one of the top names of SmackDown right now. Still finds a way to win. Orton found a way to win, and it'll be AJ Styles picking up a win. I mean, we know that Rusev, Owens, and Styles really didn't have the best impression in the Rumble. So, but I mean, that probably has nothing to do with probably Styles winning the Rumble. So, yeah, obviously the Royal Rumble does not have anything in favor for Styles. But I don't know, Styles is going to have to find another way to get the championship match, because we learned, I guess he's not phenomenal at one thing, and that's the Royal Rumble, or Battle Royals. But we'll see you guys on the next time on, it'll be a Raw, and this is the last Raw before the Royal Rumble, so a lot will go down. This Raw has got to be insane. See you guys at Raw. As it is set in stone, it'll be Kane versus Chris Jericho in the last match of the United States Gold Rush Championship match, who will be crowned the U.S. champion at the Royal Rumble.